How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some, oddly enough, historic today. And we're playing historic because I didn't... I forgot to edit my Minecraft video for the day. And I saw a really, really fun card. Just floating around that was added in alchemy. And I know I don't really like alchemy that much, but this card, playing it was worth it. And we drew it. Decline. So the card is Oracle of Alpha. And it's stupid. It conjures the power 9 into your deck. And they're just a bunch of free mana rocks and draw spells. But that's more than enough. And we have him paired with Fable of the Mirror Breaker, so he is he's pretty stupid. Like the last game I played against Angels, and I won at 3 life with my opponent at 100 and some, simply because we got there. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, because we might actually draw some power 9 with this. Yeah, we did. And that's it for now. Next turn we'll Genesis Ultimatum into more, and elves will have a bad day. So there gets to be a point where you've oracled enough that you are basically a turns deck, which is really quite fun, actually. So we're going to solve the equation for Time Walk. And then hopefully survive this turn and then Time Walk. And then with Fable the Mirror Breaker, we should just be able to Time Walk the rest of the game away. We have Ugin for problem solving, and we have I don't want to discard any of these cards. Yeah, we can do both. So we'll start off with a Time Walk. Then we'll Genesis Ultimatum. Hey, look at all this. Just another Time Walk. And I guess I'll draw 3 cards, because why wouldn't I draw 3 cards? And I guess we'll do that. No, we're not going to pay. We don't need to. And we'll swing with these 2 because they can't be blocked. And yeah, that's a power 9. I'll take that. Alright, so we Neoform the Bamboo Kami into a Lotus Cobra. And I actually have to be conservative in what I look for. Don't need that. Don't need that. I only have 1 more extra turn. We fizzled. That's sad. Yeah, I'll keep an Ugin, but I can't draw it, unfortunately. So we could lose this, actually. If we draw the Ugin next turn, we win. But we're going to copy an Oracle on their turn. The sequencing has not been ironed out. Hey, we win. So we win because they can't. Well, actually, they can cast him. They get Crater Hoof, they win. Okay. This is the play queue, by the way. It just shows the absolute state of Historic. Just cast the Crater Hoof. Yeah, no bluffing. We can't stop it. I do like Elves as a deck because I feel like the format needs... Like, when there's so much silly stuff going on in Historic, it needs something, like, at the ground level to keep it based, right? And Goblins and Elves have done that historically. Like, the reason that you can't just get away with silly shenanigans like we're trying to is because Elves and Goblins work, right? Although we came far closer than we deserve to have. Like, that was scarily close. We were one turn away from finishing that. I'm going to shock in for Lotus. It's a black deck, so I imagine Cobra's going to die, but we don't need him to live. We just draw another one. I'd like a land, please. I might be running too few lands in this deck. But we get free lands, so why wouldn't we run more lands? A power 9 time. So I think we actually play Fable next. And then go for Solve the Equation. Because this smooths out our draw, right? I don't really want to discard anything. Like, if we have to, we can attack with the token, make treasures, and be fine. I feel a bit bad because this is I don't really want a forest. Like, our boy will get blocked. He'll die. We're getting an extra turn after this, so. And if our deck has anything to say about it, we'll draw a land, so. Well, we didn't draw land. That's rude. I think I solved the equation for an Ancestral Recall. And then draw the 5th land that way. Hey, that's better than a 5th land. Scry. Okay, our opponent is done. I'd be done too, honestly. Like, you can chain turns for a long time with this. And the whole idea of the deck is basically to remove Omnath from your deck and put Oracle in your deck. You don't have to play white. You get you don't get all of Omnath's effects immediately like you do with Omnath, but you get all of Omnath's effects throughout the course of the game. I don't know why I'm running a Clearwater Pathway. I thought it was the other one, I think. And that's why it's in the deck. I think I'm going to actually untap Kami Clearwater. Because Clearwater will get... Hey, don't do that. Well, I guess I'm not. Yeah, I guess I thought it was the red-blue one, but it's the black-blue one. And I've seen that several games and I've just never fixed it. It doesn't matter too much when you have like a Lotus Cobra to smooth things out. So we're actually going to go into Lotus Cobra, and I think Lotus Cobra is going to eat a removal spell. Bloodchief Thirst. Even the old Revolt one would do it. Fatal Push. Yeah, there it is. I say old. Kaladesh wasn't that long ago, but it was during a lull in my Magic career, so I do not remember it very well. I hadn't intended on recording anything today, but I was browsing Reddit before bed, and somebody was trying to do the Tameshi Lotus combo in Historic using Oracle. And, yeah, no, I was about that. That seemed cool. We're up against a non-blue deck, so we can just cast our spells willy-nilly. Like, our creatures are off the grounds for just rampant casting, but... Although, like, Oracle's one of those creatures that enters the battlefield and immediately does what you want to do with it anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they remove it, right? Yeah, Bone Crusher. My Oracle looks pretty weak compared to a Bone Crusher, but it does have some friends with it. Yeah, I only count 7 in that artwork.
I knew you needed my help.
4 mana Chandra. I wonder what Chandra will be up to. I'd like a 4th land, please, deck. If you don't got mana, you can't cast it, right? That's... decline. I'm actually gonna just go straight into my Oracle. Because next turn I can solve for a recall. Solve the Equation is a really, really good card. And it solved playing Strixhaven a bit in the early days of Strixhaven when we still had ultimatums, because it could find your Eerie ultimatum for you. So it got like a 1 of 2 of slot just for that purpose. It never really showed up in the Genesis Ultimatum decks, right? Because the Genesis Ultimatum decks weren't... Like, they weren't Johnny Combo player, they were Timmy. They were, I'm just gonna cast things.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space? Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Meathook Massacre. It recently caught the ban hammer, which is sad for it, but that's not what I wanted. Shuffler. I need to know that clicking is not okay on Arena. If you click, that means you accept whatever deal that Arena is offering you, and you don't accept whatever deal Arena is offering you. Shark Typhoon is one of our 2 win conditions, and I will probably discard it if I have to. The ultimatums are more, well, it doesn't matter what I discard. Time Twister will fix everything.
Drop it.
World Tree. So we're taking 8 this turn. We might take 11 actually. 11 plus 2. We might take 13 this turn. So if they cash in their Liliana, Well, actually, that just solves the problem, doesn't it?
This is just gonna be bad for you.
This deck is fun, okay? We're going to play another game. We have seen 3 games, and we have not got to do anything. But it does work sometimes, so we'll concede out of this. Because they should have just targeted our face. Yeah, they should have hit our face and then attacked, and they would have been fine. They didn't, because I wanted to keep their Liliana alive, which made no sense. Like, the sack on Liliana frees up the 5 damage her face, and then the 8 damage is lethal. Well, it was 11, right? Yeah. We'll keep this. We won't get mana screwed like this. We know that much. And this will get us to Fable. And then Cobra and Neoform get us to... We're up against a red deck, though. Like, what are the chances that we're actually going to get to... Yeah, actually we just Growth Spiral because this is fishy. This gives us immediate value. Our Cobra still dies. Because Diego is not a fun guy. But we'll get an escape next turn anyways. So. Man, this deck probably should be running Fable Passage. There's refinement to be had, right? Like... I feel as though we can turn this into a degenerate combo deck. Sure, game, sure. You're a blocker, Cammy. Next turn we get a mirror. Yeah, I'll take 4. I guess we'll take 10. Oh, wait. I feel like that was suboptimal. I think we're dead. Might not be, though. This means we take 3. Let's let the gods decide what happens. And the gods favor me. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? You gotta love the Ugin off the top. You might hate it, but he is a solution to things. One more. We'll do 5. Nice even number. These are quick games anyways. Like, the deck shouldn't be quick, but it's being quick today. I'm very excited to see how this works. We did a draft yesterday. That was kind of fun. I was honestly trying to save my wild cards for the upcoming release, but at the same time, I kind of really wanted to play with them, the Power 9. Like, that's the underhanded tactics that Wizards uses to milk us out of our wild cards, right? They put something really, really cool within your reach and are like, don't use it if you don't like the product, right? Just don't do it. But then at the same time, it's like, how am I not going to play with Black Lotus on Arena? How am I not going to play with Black Lotus on Arena? It's an absurd notion that any self-respecting Magic player would pass up a chance to play with Black Lotus. It is kind of absurd, but like morally, from a consumer health standpoint, supporting alchemy is probably to the detriment of the overall health of the game. So this is actually okay. Like, if we ever get to put one of our combo pieces on, if we ever get to play an Oracle, Time Twister will dunk on Mill all day. Our opponent is being very cagey. Like, they're keeping their mana up. Are you rogues? That's so weird. I didn't know rogues was a thing. So we have a long Neoform line now. Like, if we draw an untapped land, we can Neoform the token, Neoform the Lotus. I honestly considered making this a collected company deck. But I kind of wanted to keep it with like the Omnath ramp package, right? I guess we can do this. Let's actually be safe. Like, they represent having a Drown in the Loch. So if I just cast an Escape to the Wilds, they'll counter that because that's a big juicy treat, right? Wow. They have all of the self-control. I'm a little disappointed. I might have been able to get away with neoforming until I made it. And if that's the case, wow. I did not believe that was possible. We're going to pick up a blue land. Black, okay. I don't respect a black land anyways. Well, if you do it now, that's just cheating. Rude, don't do it. Okay. Yeah, we got a Neoform now. They can't stop it with black mana. So we go to Kami. Oh, well, this line isn't going to work. We go from Kami to Cobra. We pay 2. We make it green. We grow Spiral. We make it green. We grow Spiral. Alright, so we can play an Ugin next turn. I should have put this sequence into play, but I'm going to ignore the fact that that happened. I need my Kami. They've somehow only milled one, which is neat. But they've milled all my copies of, actually, did they get a second one? I think they got a second one. Yeah, they did. So 8. So I have 4, I have 9 mana. 7 plus 3 is... So, yeah, I think we're going to do it like this, because this will give us... This gives us 10 mana. So if they counter the Oracle, the Ultimatum survives. And the Ultimatum is like a back alley solution to our problems. Like, it's not going to solve our problems, but it could. Come on, you want to see it happen as much as I do, Compton. We all know that winning is the proper thing to do, but just this once, let the bad happen. Yeah. Blue. Blue. Escape to the wilds? Like, we are all kinds of dead. But hey, our opponent gave us a chance. That's nice of them. Time walk. Wow, that didn't get canceled. We will never run out of time walks now. Like, this is the combo. That is exactly what I wanted, deck. It's a bit late. The bad things have happened, friend. I should have ultimatumed. We're actually going to do this just for 0, in case we have something on top that's super cool and helpful. Hey, super cool and helpful. Hey. Hey. Wow. So we ultimate Ugin next turn. Like, this is what the deck can do, and it's kind of funny. And this is not the best version of this deck. Like, the best version of this deck has not happened yet, and that is scary. Our opponent is holding out because they think they can mill the last 9 cards, which they can. Yeah. Take action. But Time Twister is a broken card. And if they counter it, I just have another one. Fair enough, opponent. Do you have an answer to a second time twister? Genesis Ultimatum? Wow. Time Walk? Time Walk? Alpha? It is done. Our opponent was saving their counterspell strategically. Well, those were our 5 games. More than usual, but yeah, we're doing something fun, gimmicky. We can go a little long, especially since we are not actually very long for the channel. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.